I first met Brandy. She was brought to me by Chris Stokes.
I called Daryl and I said, I need you to see some of my artists.
And they auditioned in my office.
Daryl Williams heard Brandy, went crazy. Like, oh my God, she's hot.
It wasn't the vocals or the dancing or anything like that that got me. It was just her composure, and it was her sophistication. I couldn't let her get by me. I just knew that there was something special about her that I had to have.
He really believed in Brandy.
He felt Brandy had talent, and he didn't waste any time.
I had Brandy come in and audition for my boss, who was Sylvia Rome. Brandy sang one of her songs that was on a demo tape, The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston, and she nailed it. For a 13-year-old to get that song was amazing.
It was phenomenal. It actually sounded better than Whitney's. No offense, Whitney.
The thing that sold Sylvia wasn't so much the singing, actually, but Sylvia started to ask her questions after she sang. Who do you want to be like? And Brandy said, I want to be like Brandy. There's not going to be anybody like me. At the same time, I was very interested in Deborah Cox, and Sylvia said, pick one or the other. You're not going to sign two females. And so I picked Brandy.
Brandy. She was immediately off for the deal.
Brandy. She was like, you know I got a record deal. I just remember her jumping around all over the place and just smiling, you know, Ernest, I'm going to be a singer.
I was really nervous that I may have made the wrong choice. I didn't.
When she got the deal, Mom sort of kept me in the loop.
Marcus did play a very important role. You know, he knew Whitney.
We sat down at Howard Johnson's, and they were like, Marcus, you got to introduce her because she's about to lose her mind. So I called Whitney, and I said, we really got to meet this girl. So Whitney flew us all the way out from L.A. to New York, put us up in the hotel. We were leaving the hotel that morning, going to Whitney's house, and her water broke. And they had to rush her to the hospital, and they stopped our limo en route to the house and told us that Whitney was going into labor with the baby, and that, you know, now is not a good time.
Hey. Brandy was so disappointed that she went into labor.
She was just crying. It was kind of funny in a way, you know, in a sad way, because she had all these Whitney Houston buttons, and she had the banners and everything, and she's crying, you know, with all this stuff on the Whitney t-shirt because she had met Whitney.
Sonia was involved from, you know, the very beginning.
I sat down with Sonia over a couple of drinks, and she gave me the mother speech. You know, this is my baby. This is very serious to us.
She was not going to in any way compromise the integrity of her artist.
The brass at Atlantic, they thought that she was going to be a stage mom and that she didn't have any experience in the business, and she didn't.
I did know what I was going to do. My husband was working for the church, and I didn't know how we were going to make it. Not knowing who these people are or what they were all about, it's like, I love my child. I'm going to quit my job.
It was hard for Sonia because she had to make a decision as to which was most important at the moment.
Sonia became the manager after that.
She basically put Brandy's dream in front of her own career.
Sonia was coming from H&R Block, and now she's dealing with a artist that was signed to a major label.
I'm going to take my management principles that I've learned at H&R Block, and I'm going to apply them as much as I can to this. What I don't know, I'll learn quickly. But in the process of learning the business, am I going to hurt her or help her?
Here we go, here we go, here we go now.
When we signed Brandy, I think fear was there. They just didn't tell me about it, because they thought that we would pull out of the deal if we thought that she was doing too many things at once.
I've been working hard, 2 jobs every day.
Thea was basically about Thea Vidal, a single mother who's raising her kids.
Denise, are you going to be on the phone long?
What? They broke up?
I need to study for my SATs.
And I'm trying to get the scoop on Gary and Yolanda.
The energy on the set in the beginning was like a fairy tale.
We ate lunch together. She talked to me. She told me about her first kiss, and she told me one time, she said, my mama says you're my other mama. I said, yes, I am.
And then it got a little ugly.
This is
real serious right here.
There was tension and fights on the set.
She said Thea wasn't really that nice.
A couple times she forgot her script, and that would get on my nerves.
What you want? Baby, I got it.
When she would sing on the set, Thea Vidal told her, said, when you get your show, you sing.
It's 4-letter recess. Oh, yeah.
But you on my show, don't sing.
When you are acting in the front of someone who, soon as they say cut, curses you out, and then you got to come right back and get right back in character, that's dry.
Mama, you home. Could you smack Jarvis for me?
Well, I'd love to. Can I practice on you?
I remember one time.
Excuse me, can I please talk to you for a minute?
There was some kind of disagreement between Brand and Thea, and Brand told Thea, she said, I just want to work, and can you consider me a co-worker, because I'm trying to just do my job.
Sonia had trained Brandy to stand up for herself, and I think Thea wasn't always accustomed to children being outspoken and expressing their point of view.
Teenagers are not the greatest creatures on the face of the earth, especially if they're female.
I couldn't leave her on that set alone.
Brandy's mom was always there. Thea wanted to feel the control of the situation, and she felt when Sonia came in and dealt with Brandy, it took away the focus.
Every day of her life on that set was miserable.
That was Thea's first show, and there was a lot on her shoulders. I mean, she had to carry the show, but she pulled it off the best she could.
That experience taught her that you gotta be strong-willed, you have to be tough-skinned, and you have to be focused on what you can become and about what you have to do.
It taught her that this is the business. This is what it's all about. Sad to say, but you gotta get ready for it.
Brandy was a teenager, and she was going through shit. And Sonia and I, whatever we went through, that's in the past. And even God can't change the past.
We did complete our full season, so after that you wait and you find out if your show is getting a pickup for the following season.
I would say that if you have tensions on a show, the show is on its way out.
I got a written notice that it wasn't being picked up.
The cancellation was sad, but I'm